Alright guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Scuffed food review. Now, as you know, we've been gone for many months. I was out harvesting kids, Eddie was out being hard, and really was just ruling the world. And I've been greenlit for a second episode. Our pilot's been great reception, everyone loves it. You know, it just did great, and now we're here to bring you the birthday special. My birthday was yesterday, Rudy's birthday was a few weeks ago. We all have party hats, and guys get out the party poppers. Get out the party poppers.
Hell yeah!
Eddie has a party popper.
Hell
Rudy has a party popper. Hey, right, we have that. And it's birthday special.
Birthday.
And guess who the product? Guess who the product is sponsored by? Eddie, show them. Eddie, show them. Oh my God, it's Heinz. It's Heinz.
Once
oh,
again.
guys, it's Heinz.
Once again.
You can't believe this. And
We can feed our kids, thank you.
for this special birthday food review, I thought, what would be better than showing the different cuisines around the world?
Exactly.
My good friends up in Sweden have sent me this very special Swedish dish. It's called, pardon if I'm saying it wrong, it's called Surströmming. And but it's fermented herring, and it's not. It just sounds so appetizing. I can't wait to get into it. Now we have this here to open it up. We have some drinks here in case you need to wash it down. We don't know the texture of it yet, hence the review. And we have some knives and forks here for everyone. Now I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Now,
I don't know what everyone else is thinking, but
I don't know what this says. I obviously don't speak Swedish, but the cover looks very nice, looks very promising. Shake it around. Obviously liquidy, so it's not going to be dry. But we have drinks here anyway, just in case. But let's just get some more party poppers in there and just get to it. Yeah?
well, let's get started. Whee!
Hey, right.
I'm excited. Hell yeah!
Right, you guys.
Hell yeah! So,
You guys ready?
I don't know if you've heard people of the internet, but Surströmming is one of the worst smelling things in the world.
No, I firmly don't believe that. I reckon it'll be amazing.
Yeah, I think this is very underrated.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I mean, I've never tried it, and I don't think any of us have tried it.
None of us have tried it,
But it's
more than sure that it's.
to be honest, I'm not very excited. They are though, so.
I'm not excited.
Well, I'm excited for
Eddie, do you wanna
the get together. I'm not excited for the Surströmming. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You have been starved for weeks.
That's true. I mean, I just got out the camp, so. See,
It is an authentic 1940s uniform. Really cheap. Do you know how to use a camera?
I do actually know how
I
to
do
use
not
one.
know.
See, all of my time training in the camps to survive,
She's a very
I had
valuable.
to. You see, I really did have to. Oh, and it's open. Ah, it's on my finger. It's on my finger. The juice is squared away.
Nah, no.
Delicious. Wait, no. Ah!
Oh, it's gone. Oh. It's like rotten fish. No.
That's exactly what it is, Eddie. That is exactly what it is.
Stay your. Oh. No.
I'll open it.
I'm too busy laughing to smell it. Not over the can. Not over the drink. Yeah.
Over the bowl.
This smells delicious, guys.
That's
From
crazy.
the smell alone, I gotta give it like a solid 10 out of 10 for that.
Oh, it's just lovely. Oh, it's pouring everywhere. Oh, the juice is grey. The juice is grey. It's still good. Ah! Ah!
Oh, it's too bad.
My eyes. I'm in pain. We're in pain. Let's move it. Let's move it a little over here.
So bad. Heinz.
Heinz, pour it in. Pour it in.
We're in.
What?
No, don't. That's a throw up, but no, it's fine. I'm not eating from that. It's great. That's great.
No.
So I don't know. You guys haven't seen, but like, this is the contents.
I throw up a bit. It's fine.
So bad.
You need to throw up just to the left, really.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's great. To the left.
Who eats this? Who eats this shit? Ah! Swedish, you fucks.
Eddie, I think you stepped in my vomit, but it's. Alright, guys, okay, let me get this. Alright, everyone. It's fine. I'll use my knife and fork. I'll use my fork.
No, that's hard.
Oh, no. It's terrible.
Alright, I'm excited.
I'm so excited to do this, Eddie. We have fermented herring here.
Get closer, get closer, get a little bit closer.
A little bit closer, okay. I have the
So-
fermented herring here. As you can see the texture. It's
This looks like raw fish, but because it is just raw fish. But-
rotten fish.
Rotten fish. Sorry, excuse me. Rotten fish, not raw fish.
There's a difference.
Alright, I'm gonna first bite. First bite. Ready?
Smells actually got worse.
No, it smells good. It smells not as bad. It's not as bad anymore.
Oh, it's only putting liquid, that's about it.
Oh god, that's the spine. It's got a spine. There's a spine in there. See, the smell doesn't bother me anymore. But there's a spine. Okay, that's great. I'm gonna cut the spine. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna.
Now, a very well-known fact about me: I'm not a great fan of fish. I don't like fish. So
Oh my god. That's
already this is
It's a.
not.
Okay, so
It smells good.
show the delicious view. Show the viewers the delicious thing.
If that falls in the floor.
So there's the spine,
Oh my god, here you go.
and it's like
It's coming random.
the smell's coming in
I'm gonna
waves.
throw up.
It's coming in
my
waves.
mouth.
It smells almost like my rotten brethren in the ditches outside Auschwitz. Honestly.
Well, sometimes inside out.
Yeah, I mean, they're equally as common. I'm not gonna lie about that. There's the guts. There's some. I don't know what that is.
Actually, it's pretty nice. Delicious.
If you don't know what it is, I think you should eat it. Like that's
Oh,
that's
so
just my
so-
tip of the week.
Before the video, I said I wasn't going to be the one that was pretty good at this. I thought I was going to be worse, but I just said, I'm going to eat it.
I thought I was gonna take the first bite, but after the smell, I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah.
I'm not, you want to try them?
You go first.
No, I'm not going first. Fuck that.
Or
It's almost trippy.
Just need to show again. That's my little portion right there. I might.
It's so bad.
this video is sponsored by Heinz tomato
Oh, yeah,
ketchup.
actually-
Always keep it up.
The only reason I'm able to do this is
Because of Heinz.
The power of
They
Heinz.
greenlit our program, and
They thought,
they thought this is great. This is great content, and now we should most definitely go for it.
look at that. See, that's actually a fillet. That's like I made a fillet. Can I have some tomato sauce in it? Is that allowed?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I actually don't like tomato sauce.
The more Heinz on it, the better.
I like Heinz. Don't get me wrong. I love your products, but tomato
It's
sauce.
not
is
for
my favourite.
everyone. Like I'm not. Like I was never a fan of salad cream, but once I tried the Heinz salad cream, my life was
I didn't
changed
love
forever. After the pie,
I was a change man.
that looks actually less appetizing.
It doesn't let us have to. It looks like it's bleeding.
Exactly.
So. Wipe this shitty tomato sauce on. No,
Yeah.
no, it's not the tomato sauce shitty. It's just that like, I don't like tomato sauce.
Yeah. Obviously.
Don't.
Obvious.
I love Heinz. Oh, that it came off. It came off.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Perfection.
Oh, you almost got it.
Almost got it there. Ah! Oh,
You good there?
it came out. No, I'm doing it.
Oh no!
Out of there.
Joe, you better collab with us.
Yeah, I swear to God, Clive Joey. I mean, like I've got.
Joe,
People have eaten gross things. I'm fine.
did they have? Of course they have.
Yeah. Oh my God! I fucking did it! Oh, yo,
Oh my god, you legend! You legend!
I mean, I'm more traumatized than when they took Grandma away, and then she was like, she just never came back.
It's time to dig in. Right, okay. Oh, really? We're supposed to ask you, how many woo out of 10 do you give it?
Well, tell you what, You get past the smell. You get past the texture. You get past the taste.
And you get to the Heinz.
And you get to the Heinz. And then it is.
Oh, never seen before.
Never seen before. Our first 10 out of 10.
10
10
out of 10.
Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's our first 10 out of 10 on this. Right. Now, the smell. I'm gonna be honest here. The smell, not a big fan of it.
No.
I think I'm the first person and the only person to throw up. Partly because I've had food directly before filming this, but I knew the risks and I took it. And you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
That's. Oh no.
That's good fillet right there. That's good there. Right there.
I know. I'm just getting the guts because like I don't want to eat the guts of the fish. I want to get to the proper fillet of it. I want to judge it properly. Well, don't judge a book by its cover. This is like a free science lesson.
Wow, I'm impressed.
We can see the
Buy this for
anatomy
your
of
students.
a rotten fish, of a rotten herring.
Get that, and I'm proud of you. That's
You do
impressive.
that.
That's impressive.
No way.
The thing is, my bit was a little bit of guts, but it's still like the bigger bit is worse.
No way.
I'm not having this look.
This kid doesn't even eat fish.
I cannot stand. I can eat like fish sticks. Like that's the only fish I can eat without gagging, and even then I won't enjoy it at all. So this is the bit that I have. It's really not pleasant in the slightest, and
It smells real bad.
Where's the lid?
I'm very terrified. The lid.
Yes,
Oh really?
That.
Alright. I can do this.
Believe in yourself. Yeah. Look. So yeah, the taste is.
What was
sort
the taste like? Tell us about it.
It's like. It's
Better
because
than
the smell
food
is.
you get in
Because the smell is so.
Didn't get food.
No, yeah, I didn't get food. What are you talking about? I ate my fellow candidates, so this is like luxury. But the smell is so overpowering that when you taste it, it almost tastes of nothing. But there is definitely a salty taste.
Yeah.
Thank
We're
you.
getting internet clout for eating rotten fish.
Exactly.
Do you?
Oh, he's done it! And he
Oh,
spits
no.
it right out.
Really?
Yeah.
Go again.
That was
Go.
the mistake of
It's a really good.
licking before.
I'll have a bit in my mouth.
Just that bit.
Oh, I swallowed it.
Hey, there
did
we
it.
go.
I
There
did
we go. He did it.
Really definitely had a bigger piece than me because I spat most of it out.
Whoa.
Eddie, get a new fish. Get the fish to the side.
Get a new fish. Just throw that bit out.
You have a knife here.
Throw it into the. I'm gonna put it into the.
Smell.
I mean, it's mine. I'm gonna get this fish and I'm just gonna put it. Pepsi. Here's the fish. Well, Eddie cuts this bit
You
up.
know, like how.
It smells terrible.
Smell.
Okay,
I'm gonna drop it.
guys, it tastes like.
Is that liver? Is that a fucking kidney or some shit? Oh wow! Do you not? Wow! Eat that, and I'll give you 50 quid. No more than that. I'll give you 100.
No. Well, there's a fat fish here.
I will give you my house. I
Yeah.
will give you my house.
Because that looks like the what? I'll show you. I'll show them the ears. The lovely ears.
Here you go, look. Go there.
What is that?
Oh, wow.
Is that a liver?
I don't know. It might be intestines.
It's definitely some kind of organ.
It looks like an organ. It smells worse. I think it smells worse than the normal fish. Oh wow!
Whole fish.
Yeah, but whole fish. If you wow, that's impressive. If you get that down. No, show. I thought he was gonna do it. No. I thought he was gonna do it. No. Delicious. Fantastic. Great. Impressive.
I can't really see them, but there's loads of guts, and a whole fish in there.
Oh, a whole fish. Oh, no.
Oh.
Dude, that doesn't look that bad.
None of that looks
So it was good until you tasted it.
Yeah. Assuming it's
normal.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to open this underwater just so the smell goes, 90% of the smell goes away. But that's pussy shit.
Yeah, pussy shit.
We don't do this
Pussy
on this
shit.
channel.
There we go.
This is a Jewish.
I'm not doing more of
1940s.
that,
We have a David Starr on here. I did some great
Oh,
work.
Really, you doing more?
Does no one notice the David Star? That's got dirt on it.
It's fine.
Look at that. See that? That's good craftsmanship right there.
Thank
That's
thank
good
the-
craftsmanship. The German.
Now,
Generals
because we
did
got
that.
greenlit,
I'm impressed.
because we got greenlit, they actually gave us the budget for the outside setup. Because normally we were not allowed to go outside of the Heinz HQ to record. That was off limits. But now we're allowed to go outside. They gave us the party poppers.
They even gave us this.
Oh, look at it! Look at the fillet. Look at the little balls on it.
Oh no!
What is that? Look at that. What the fuck? Dude, it's like broken up, but it's like jelly. So the flesh is made up of thousands of little balls. They look like, I don't know if you can see it. You probably won't be able to.
Anyway, our budget, we're allowed to go outside. They allowed us a drink.
Yeah, I mean,
The product and the Heinz, that was for free, because we need to review it, of course. They gave us 2 cameras this time, which is great. And they gave us a better quality van. So I managed to kidnap 2 captives that work inside the HQ and work for us.
Oh, shit.
He's the one that hand sawed, sawn? Yes.
Nice.
Hand sawn the
Did
star.
you give him like extra rations though? It is good. It's good.
They give you extra rations for doing more work, Rudy?
No,
Exactly.
they did.
This
Give me any rations?
is not what
They never did.
everyone gets equal.
They always said-
Everyone is equal. But some people are more equal than others.
True shit.
They're not as equal as us.
Right.
They're equal amongst each other, the 2 captives. But we're more equal.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's why they get the leftovers of this, and we get a cake. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I forgot to give my rating, of course.
Oh shit, yeah, the rating. Fuck.
So how many woos do I give it out of 10?
Cut.
So
Joking. No, actually,
I'm gonna go a bit more.
cut that out.
Yeah, really did go pretty in depth, but I'm gonna try to go more in depth now. Before I opened this, I watched videos online. Of course, I just wanted to see what I was getting myself into because I proposed the idea of this.
Yeah.
But I thought I was prepared when I saw people eating this and reacting to the smell. But that can never prepare you. I was not prepared for this smell. It is awful. But the smell. How many? I give it 2 woos out of 10.
2 woos.
Plainly because it is. I gotta get. It's not as bad after like 20 minutes. After it's not that bad.
That's how long it took.
And I just gotta give it one more woo. I need to give it a woo of credit for putting this much up of a. It's the most disgusting smell in the world. That's what's ranked. Like I gotta give it a woo for that. So that brings up to 2.
I feel like there could be worse stuff.
I feel like there could, but I don't want to.
I don't want to experience it.
This is good enough for
Yeah,
a few years at least, you know.
Well, get to
But
100,000 subscribers and then.
I think
Then,
then as we started
rancid
opening the
dog shit,
can,
you know.
I forgot. I didn't tell it to these 2 because I wanted it to be a surprise. I did know that it sprayed out when you open it.
What?
I knew it, and
What?
it was opening it.
What?
We opened it, and the initial smell was awful.
Yeah,
but I
that-
already talked about the
That
smell.
would have been
now.
information that I'd quite like to have. So it did get all over my fingers.
Well, we opened it up, and there's 2 different types. One of them is literally just the insides of the fish. It's just the guts, but this is the fish itself, and it was great. It was very educational. So you could open it up and you could see what's inside of it. And there's bones. There's bones here.
It's fucking spine.
It's amazing.
I love spine.
You have more content to eat here than you did in the other pack. Now, I've got to give it the look. I've got to give it because before you open it up, I've got to give it a good 5. Woo! 5 woos out of. I put 4, but it was 5 woos out of 10.
It's 5 woos.
When you open it up, I give it woo 3 out of 10
3 woos out of
because it doesn't look that appealing anymore, but it's edible. Now when you put it in your mouth, it's very salty, it's very chewy. Like it didn't go down as easily as I wanted it to. But the only bad thing about the taste was that the smell was in. Even though I closed my nose, the smell was still on it, and it was in my mouth, which is it made it a bit worse. Like the smell still clings onto it. So without the smell, I reckon it would have been a solid. Considering I don't like fish, I would have given it a solid. Six. Without the smell. That's 6 without.
6 without smell.
But
6 without smell. 6 without smell.
4.
4 with the
4.
smell.
Because it just wasn't that great, was it? Like with the smell, it wasn't. I threw up. I threw up just from the smell. That's why I had to give it credit. Eddie nearly did because he put a massive chunk in his mouth, and he's a beast. He's actually he's actually a god for doing that, and I just love it. But my overall rating of it. I mean, what did I give? I gave it 2,
4 and 6.
2, 5 for the look, 2, 5, and 6. Now, 2, 5, and 6. Now that would be. I don't know. I don't want to do the math right now, but you know what? Overall rating out of 10. Let's see. I think
Salad cream. It could have used salad cream. It could have used.
I could have. How? What do you think it would be? With not even with the salad cream, just with the Heinz. Just with the Heinz.
Just the Heinz.
Just the Heinz.
I already said. I just said.
Did you not?
It was.
Because you had it
Woo!
with and without the Heinz.
Woo! Woo! Oh.
With and without that. So you with Heinz, obviously 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You can't dispute that. With the without the Heinz. How? What do you rate? Because you. I don't know if you had it without
Smell?
the Heinz or not.
Straight 2, because it would
Yeah.
smell like just farts.
Same
And-
as mine, you know.
Yeah. And taste, you know. I'm gonna have to give that a 3 because it's still. I wouldn't eat it by myself, and I wouldn't eat it just for fun. And 3, just an extra point. The flesh did end up wrinkling, and there's loads of dots around it, and I'm not happy about
I
that.
think that's from the cold.
That is probably from the cold. I'm still not happy about it. I don't know. You
To
can't,
be fair, it was in a fridge for like 2 weeks.
yeah, you can put as many, because it was that
Yeah, yeah.
and that around it, but it's got balls on it, so I don't want to eat it.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair.
I'm freezing.
So, what would be your overall point? Overall out of 10.
3.5
Oh, okay. 3.5 without Heinz.
without Heinz.
Now,
10 with the Heinz.
with the
10 with Heinz.
okay. Now, I haven't had it with the Heinz, but you know what, Eddie, do you agree with me? It should have been with the Heinz. It can't have been anything else but a 10, of course. Now, without the Heinz, smell. I'm gonna put it into fact here just because I gotta give it perks for being this bad. The looks, like it just without cutting it open, it doesn't look that bad. It just looks like raw fish. The taste well, it was very salty. I like salty, and it did just taste like raw fish. But the smell did ruin.
White and cell, very salty.
Exactly. Now, I don't know what to give it out of 10 because I think extra point actually, because as you said, you wouldn't eat it in your free time. Of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't eat this in your free time. But how useful would this be to someone like me with the 2 captives? You want to feed them something, but you don't want to feed them the good stuff.
You don't want them to actually enjoy food.
You don't. You just want them to have food so they can keep working. That is exactly the point.
In fact, it might be extremely good for that because it's probably quite healthy, but it's just awful. So
It is, but we don't care about that.
I don't care about
So, for me, because I have to feed it to the captive,
slave,
it
right?
is much more useful for me. So,
How do you think I run
I'm
the
gonna
business?
give it.
How do you think I run the banks, you dickheads?
He runs the world.
Slaves.
He actually runs Heinz.
It's slaves and Surströmming. Well, that's it. It's
Yeah.
2 key factors.
Like, if you have slaves, I give it a 10 because you don't want them to enjoy it. If you have slaves, you just buy this for them. Like, it's great. It's now. I'd say 4. 4 out of 10 without
4 out of 10,
slaves.
nice. 4 out of
But-
10, awesome.
But with my overall score, 4 out of 10, I'd say I'll give it a solid 8 because, well, I've reviewed this and it's you wouldn't. If you open this underwater, I'm sure it would not be as it would not be as bad as this. It would be edible. I've seen people eating this when they opened it underwater and it didn't smell. But that's pussy shit, and we didn't do that. So if we do it I reckon if we did it normally, the taste would be alright, and you just feed it to your slaves when you don't want them to enjoy the food. You literally just give them the cat. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 overall.
And that is the final score of Surströmming.
Eddie, do you have anything to add? Do you want
Comment.
to? Okay.
I think he's scarred. I don't blame him.
I don't blame. We're all scarred, but some are more scarred than others,
No, it's
considering the massive piece that this man had.
So
Yeah.
to finish it off,
It smells going through his little hole.
I think we'll say one last thing.
What's that?
We'll say
I'm fatty.
I'm Jew.
And this is the Scuffed food review.
Yeah,
Yeet! Thank you for watching. We'll be back in another few years with the next episode.
Consistent.
Consistent up.
Consistent uploads.
Yeah.
Heinz sponsor us.
Heinz.
Joey's World Tour collab with us. See you later.
See you later, guys. Thank you.